Welcome to Anywho Podcast with your boy JC
and 4-5. What's good, y'all?
And we back, and we finally here. We talking the playoffs. So look, man. First games of the playoffs was that Saturday. Was that Saturday, right?
Yeah,
Saturday. All right. So Saturday it was. Not Sunday. Saturday. I want to go into the Timberwolves and Suns game because that was a great game. Watch the whole game. Anthony Edwards, bro. We've been talking about him all year. You feel me? You heard it here first, bro. We've been giving AE his love for about 2 years now, maybe. Like the whole time we've been on air. You feel me? And I feel like this was like a coming out party for my mans. He got it was like a slow game for him in the beginning of the game. But then he really started cooking in the second half. And he was personally cooking KD, his favorite player of all time. And it was his GOAT. And that it was just great to see. He was talking shit. He had KD laughing. It was good seeing KD being a good sport. Because, he got like 20 burner accounts. He probably already tweeted about him on the low. We don't know yet. We'll find it. But man, it was just a good game, bro. And what was funny about the game is because in our last episode, I said that whoever made the most threes was probably going to win. And actually, both teams couldn't shoot threes this game. Mm-hmm. And because they couldn't shoot threes this game, that's why I felt like the Timberwolves had an advantage because they had a bigger team and they were more. They had a better advantage in the paint, pretty much. They had a better paint advantage. Let me look at team stats real quick. So I'm pretty sure. See, they got paint points right here. Points in the paint. 34-52. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
I didn't even know that. I just looked at the game. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. This is why stats is important. You can see what what you actually seeing on the screen, bro. 52 points in the paint, bro, compared to 34 points in the paint. See? That's why the Suns need to make threes, bro. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how you feel about the game, though.
Like I said last podcast, I wanted Ant to do his thing. I was like, it don't matter if Cat or Rudy playing or not. I need you to go out there and do his thing, like you say, start slow. But once you start getting into KD, hitting them shots over him, it's just like, it was amazing. He had the Kevin Garnett finger band on at the 21. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is your time. If you fuck the big three, it's just big me, dog.
No, for real, bro.
This is your chance. If you beat KD, Booker, and Bill, yeah, that's gonna be different. We're gonna talk about this. It's gonna be like when Mitch took down OKC when they had Russ, Paul George, and Melo.
Yeah.
But I would say this big three, respectfully, is just a little bit better.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
And it was funny too. I also thought that Jaden McDaniels played really good defense out on the floor. He was giving them problems.
They got KD, but we got Jaden McDaniels.
I was cracking up because Jaden McDaniels, even though he had 9, like he had a timely 9. Like every time he made a bucket, it was important that he made the bucket. He got the crowd going. He was just really, really good and active on defense, bro. On the defensive end of the floor, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know, bro. The Timberwolves, they did their thing just like I thought they was going to do their thing. Suns suck. You need to do better, bro. I'm not even going to lie, bro. Like, KD looked like he was the only one that showed up. What's his name? Had no rhythm. Bradley Beal. It was weird, bro. I don't know. It was just weird. It was like a stop go. Like, every time somebody looked like they was about to catch fire, he just stopped, and then it's like, all right, boom, KD. He feeling where he got to fill in at, but it don't look like KD want to take over. It look like KD want to get a reins up to D-Book and Bill and just want to play that supporting cast. But, Ghost got to do what Ghost got to do. Same thing LeBron going through. Yeah. It's just like, all right, I want to kind of pass off the reins because I'm old. You know what I mean? I really don't got as many games to do this. I would like to say this for something more important. And really, Book and D-Book and Bill, they ain't do good, bro. 18, 15, bro. Come on, bro. KD got 31. Like, what's up?
I think the biggest problem with, the GOATs trying to uphold this, being winning and relevant is that, no matter what team they go to, they're the best player on their teams. And I think it hurts them a lot. So, LeBron, 21st year, there's not a lot of 21st year players, 15-year players that are the best players on their team.
Thanks.
So, same thing with KD, same thing with Steph.
Thanks.
They carrying all this load, and then sometimes you got to pass it on. But the thing is, you are the best player on the team. So, I think that's where it comes from, KD. I want to see you do something. Make this a series. I need this jump to go in 7.
I mean, he dropped 31.
I did your thing, but you might need to drop 50, okay?
No.
If
D-Book needs to drop 50, bro.
He do.
He can.
He can.
He had 18.
But
at least give me 30.
He ain't. But AE wasn't in his midlife. like KD was. KD, you gotta make something happen. He was talking to you crazy. I know you was enjoying it and laughing it off, but like, you supposed to show us why you here. Keep that GOAT status for us. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, listen, he need help.
He definitely do
You
need
might
help.
need some help. He needs some help.
Definitely need some help.
God damn it.
He had a lot of shit stayed and no mind. I would have stayed in Golden
How
State.
you feel?
And I would have been mad at you.
Me too. I
would have stayed in Golden State, dog.
You already did it, so it didn't even matter at that point. You won 2
You can go this year. They probably letting go of Clay. You probably get a deal off, bro.
He told me you can go this year.
No, we're right, bro.
There's still space.
Chris
You can
Paul,
save, bro. If he
trade him
go,
back to the Suns.
you'll save the dynasty. Then it'll build the narrative like, yo, they really did need you. Whatever. We'll say the narratives for NBA. You feel me? Y'all got some work to do. You know what I mean? Listen, hit us up, bro. We can give y'all some narratives. I can write some stuff.
You're right, WWE.
All right, let's talk about the Knicks and the 76ers. I'm gonna just get this out the way with. The Mavs and the Magic series is boring. Okay.
Oh, the Cavs and Magic joint?
Boring.
Yeah.
Boring.
We already talked about who won.
Boring. So we're not even gonna bring them up. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Just get that out of the way. You feel me?
Yeah.
Y'all go find this thing
Yeah,
on your own. Y'all go talk about that somewhere else, bro. Good luck to both of those guys, but we not even gonna give it to y'all like on some like, oh, this ESPN and we gotta talk about all the Bulls. We don't. Let's talk about home. Let's talk about the Knicks, bro, because it's like history kind of repeating itself with the 76ers and Joel Embiid. Not like, and this is what I want to get this point across. It's never like I've been blaming my man Embiid for being hurt or getting hurt or all that. Stuff happens. It's the NBA, stuff happens or whatever. It's just, I know the writing's on the wall. I see it. Y'all see it. It happens, bro. It's not the injuries before the season or going into the playoffs. It's what happens when he be in the playoffs, bro. Something weird be happening. And what just happened in this game? He threw a oop. I almost turned off the game at halftime. I'm not even gonna lie, because I didn't even think he was coming back. And he threw the oop, and he banged that joint, and he got hurt, bro. And he started, I'm like, oh my God, yo.
Joel Embiid.
When I swear to God, I was close to turning that joint off. I swear to God, bro. I was just sitting on the couch like, oh my God, bro.
But honestly, he makes that dunk. We got some momentum because the Garden, they gonna vote for whoever hooping.
That was cool. That was like a cool. He made the dunk. That was cool.
But he got hurt, so he was like more concerned. So it kind of like,
for me, it was just like, you can't do that, bro. You know he can't do that.
he got to.
He don't.
He got to.
No, he don't.
You're not gonna win without that. I ain't gonna lie.
Just get buckets, bro.
Nope, it's not enough because you gotta get more than that. Because when Tobias Harris is giving you 7 points, you know I was gonna bring his name up. When he's giving you 7 points in the opening game,
I see you scared in the box
you
score.
ain't playing. No, because I was working for some of these games. I didn't really get a chance to see a lot of you. But like when you doing that, man, it's not gonna work out, bro. You're supposed to start off the playoffs doing okay. If you would have gave me another 7, I mean that's not how basketball works.
He's seen the writing on the wall too, though.
Tobias?
Yeah, he gotta get out of here. Gabriel Kelly Oubre.
They talking about you got burner accounts too. I'm gonna let that one slide.
We gonna let it slide because we know you just.
You need momentum. You need to pick the team up right now. That's how I feel. It can't just be him and Maxey. Even if we do get past the Knicks with just him and Maxey, which I doubt we will. Moving on, it can't just be him and Maxey. And I think in the back of at least Embiid's mind, it's always a timer with these players that are on the team for a long time and don't win a championship. I think he knows the window is not that longest either. He's going to have to finish his career out just making whatever money he makes with the Sixers, or we'll end up trading him at some point. So now's the time. Tobias, you got to give us more than 7 points, bro.
I think it was also one of those things where Nick Nurse, you kind of got out-coached a little bit. I'm not going to lie. They kind of did their thing, bro. They kind of did their thing. And then they held on to the lead. Once they got the lead, they held on to the lead, bro. The second quarter was like the quarter of hell for the 76ers, bro. That was really rough to watch. I'm not even going to lie, bro. Didn't Joel get hurt at the end of that joint? And then he out. And then you see the other guys and Maxey in that joint. And then you just like, bro. And at this point, Maxey didn't even have a rhythm yet. Maxey got a rhythm kind of like in the second half. So it was like, it's just a lot, bro. It's just a lot. I actually thought, and tell me if you think I'm tripping, before the game even started, I thought they was going to rest Embiid because I felt like we could have punted this game. We just need to steal one.
I think the only reason why you don't punt it is because he need reps. I think that's why you don't punt it.
I feel you.
But we definitely could.
You do need reps.
Your body needs to be ready.
I just don't think he need to be in there. They should just deactivate him for the season. But whatever. I know y'all. Whatever. Sick, greedy bastards.
You know, definitely that.
You just want bread, bro.
Get rid of that 65 game stuff too.
Yeah, bro. You just want bread. Y'all got my man in that joint. Whatever, bro. I actually thought it was good defense though, because Jalen Brunson didn't have a crazy game. You feel what I'm saying? He had 22. We know he can get more. They played good defense on him. They threw different bodies at him. I thought the coaching on that part, on that end, was actually smart on Nick Nurse. They didn't just have one guy on him. They had Kelly Oubre on him for a little bit, one of our best defenders. You feel what I'm saying? Do we still got Melton? We don't got Melton no more, do we?
No, he's hurt right now. Yeah, but definitely better rotations than the Doc Rivers rotations.
For sure. I think they could, if they know they don't have Embiid, I feel like they can pull this off. But I want to see how they do that well.
Yeah, we got one tonight, yo. We got still at least one game.
They do. They got to still one game.
Tobias Harris, man.
Nah, bro. Wrap it up.
More than 7 points.
He's starting, too. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Start, buddy. You didn't start, buddy?
Start Batum.
No, I don't start Batum.
Yeah, and I don't, but Batum definitely did outplay you playing game.
No, for sure. But that was Nick Nurse.
You know, that was him making an adjustment.
They played zone, and the Knicks not playing zone. They gonna man up because they got OG. They got Anunoby.
Oh yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Up.
And Hartenstein, he was busting ass on the low key. Yeah, you mean all right.
We got we got game 2. I don't want to keep looking at this loss. Man, we got game 2.
Ah man, yeah. Sixers get back. So all right, what was your prediction for this draw? Sixers and what?
I said Sixers and 5.
5.
Yeah, I'm still say 5.
I was gonna say we still on.
I'm still say 5. It don't make. So I said Sixers and 5. Someone said, "Oh, you think the series is gonna be sweet?" 5 doesn't mean the series is sweet. You could sleep somebody and be 2 points away the whole time.
We about to
if you don't know the series. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about the Lakers. Because last year the Lakers had some tough 4 games of getting swept. They didn't get in the Dutch pen easy. You feel what I'm saying?
No.
And it's looking like it's going to be another one of those. So game 1 of the Nuggets versus the Lakers was a tough one for the Lakers because they played well for pretty much 3 quarters. They just kind of lost it in the third and a half quarters. Like the third and halfway through the third quarter, it started getting out of hand. And then they played well in the fourth quarter, but by the time they played well, it was over. And I don't know. Some of it does look like fatigue. I gotta say. For me, Brian don't show his age in the regular season. Brian show his age in the playoffs. Because you know what Brian want to do, but Brian needs a little bit more help now. Like, I don't know. It's just weird because, we grew up watching Brian. He need help, bro. Like, he need help. Like, this ain't the same. He looked like D-Wade when Brian went over there. That's the best way I can put it. He looked like D-Wade when Brian went to Miami. The later half when he was getting swept by San Antonio on them, when they was losing and when Brian left, that's kind of what Brian look like right now. And my man AD, he not holding it down.
Yeah, I don't see you leaving the Lakers, but I don't think being at the Lakers is what's going to get it done. You got to go sign somewhere that's already nice, already put together. That's one piece away.
Done. Swept.
Huh? No, I don't think he's going to get swept. I think he'll get a game. I think he'll get it. I don't see him getting swept twice in a row, but I think he'll get a game.
You like to call that the gentleman sweep. You feel me? You like to call that the gentleman sweep.
Yeah, we're right. But listen, my fault, y'all.
I know, right? But it's cool.
Embiid, I'm gonna have to call y'all later. You have to call the Sixers later.
Yeah. For real.
Make sure Tobias on the phone.
But yeah, bro, it's just rough. I actually think, I don't know. It's like this is the same thing I felt last time they played. It's like they got a shot. It's not like they getting outclassed so crazy, but it's just like when it's just little stuff that it's just like they're a better team.
I think also part of it is Brian doesn't know how much time he has left. Honestly, I don't think he really had that. I think he knows now. I think 3 years ago he didn't have that in his mind, like how much time he had left. And because he was switching players like every year, like, okay, let me do a little shuffle. He's shuffling the deck every year. The team that he had when he first got to LA, I would even say since AD's been there, is totally different. Yeah. I think they're the only 2 players that's still from that championship team, if I'm not mistaken. So,
A. Reeves.
No, the championship team, maybe Reeves wasn't on there. That was Caruso. That was
Caruso.
Yeah.
Damn, that was Caruso.
Yeah, so another team. Caldwell Pope is on the Nuggets right now.
Yeah, exactly. Busting their ass.
Yeah, real shit.
I know they were kicking themselves.
Another past Laker that was DeAndre Jordan. He's on the Nuggets providing some backup help for Jokic.
Rondo retired.
Yeah, Rondo retired. I don't know what Danny Green's doing right now. Sixers did him dirty.
He's retired too, I think.
Damn.
I think. Don't quote me on that. I think I seen him commentating.
Yeah, but the Nuggets are just a better team. They've been building up this team for a minute. They've had the top three of Jokic, Murray, and Michael Porter Jr. since that 2020 bubble year, the same team that the Lakers had changed. So I think it's just a team that matches well against them, just not well enough, and they just also don't have that DNA to do good in the playoffs because it's really just Brown and AD that's been doing this for the past 4 years consistently on this team.
They need Vando. It would have been better if they had Vando.
They had Vando last year too, though. That shit was looking good. But they definitely do need Vando. They definitely been missing him. I think they're a higher seed if they had Vando.
For sure. And I think there's just they'll play better defense with Vando out there in the covers. It's like games like this. The first game is like, damn, do they have a terrible third quarter like how they had that terrible third quarter with Vando out there where he can really stop the bleeding a little bit, stop some of them open threes they was getting, better rotations on the defense. Yeah. But it's getting to a point where Brown is sleeping on defense. That's how you know he getting old. Where he's not making certain rotations, or he trying to get other people to make rotations for him, kind of like, you know.
And then what's up with the when y'all like be interviewing for coaches? Is that like on Indeed or something? Cause what's up with the coach Darvin Ham? My fault. I respect you, Darvin Ham.
Get your hands out your pocket.
But you get your hands out your pockets and say something. I seen the clip. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't be able to see this. LeBron got up and then he told someone else on the bench. He's like, "Yo, get up." And then he subbed him and somebody else in. And Darvin Ham hands in his pockets. Okay, what's up, Brian? How you doing today? I seen him at breakfast. Stop saying how you doing. That was the 7th time you said that to him all game, bro. You gotta make some adjustments. You gotta make some adjustments, buddy.
Oh man, yeah. So it's not looking too good for the Lakers out here. I got the Lakers getting swept.
Oh, swept up? Not even a gentleman thing.
Nah.
You don't think Jokic is nice enough for that?
Nah, he's not giving that thing up. First round, bro.
Yeah, first round's crazy.
He not trying to stay in this first round forever. All right, let's move on to Sunday. All right, the Celtics smoked the Heat, and it's pretty much what we thought was going to happen. No Jimmy Butler, couldn't generate offense. Did they even have Terry Rozier in this game? Because I don't think he did. No, Rozier didn't even play. So Rozier didn't play, Butler didn't play. Bro, that's pretty much like those are two big pieces for how they get their offense. Not just Butler and Rozier providing buckets, but the threat that they cause, the gravity they have on the court. Because Jimmy is good at using his gravity more than actually getting buckets, if that makes sense. Like, his gravity, everybody know he can get a bucket, so he picks and chooses when he gets his buckets. And when you don't have that out there, somebody that can really facilitate like that and pretty much move the offense the right way, it's a little difficult. They did put up a good fight.
Yeah.
I mean, the Heat did. It was just...
I just think it's a different energy out there with Jimmy, too. There was a couple of plays out there where, like, the Celtics kind of seem tougher than the Heat, and that's not... Without Marcus Smart, too. And I'm saying they should be that because they've been the same team since we remember, but same style of play, but all of that. They're not doing nothing different. But not having Jimmy out there when your best player is also your best motivator, that's going to hurt a lot.
Definitely.
So I think that's what they're missing. I don't think there's really much to say about this. No. If y'all fold, it'd be one of the biggest folds in history, but I don't think it's going to happen, though. I can see him giving the game away, but I'm still call it sweep. I got Celtics in 4. No gentleman's sweep. I can see it happening, but I don't think it'll happen.
No.
I think you got to just take care of it.
Yeah, take care of it. Yeah, swept. I think they could get swept.
Yeah.
I'm calling 5.
On 5?
I'm calling 5. I think they get 1.
Tyler Hero has a 40-point night. JT is like 2 for 11.
Yeah, something like that. Or just more so, I feel like Boston having an off night. Like that first game back in Miami. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boston having an off night compared to all the role players playing better than at home. All that. So, yeah, get them out of here. It's just, that was the edge. The edge was Jimmy Butler. Mm-hmm. Jimmy Butler was the edge because he's mentally tough and them boys is mentally weak. You feel what I'm saying? But I already knew when that man didn't make it to the play-in when he got hurt against the Sixers. I knew they was breathing.
I know we're not really talking about playing right now, but boys, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. I'm not saying you had to win. You missing Zach LaVine. You missing Lonzo Ball. You missing Patrick Williams. You missing a lot of people. But that was ridiculous to just lose like that. They didn't have Jimmy Butler. You got to go out there and put up a fight. And the GM or owner, whoever's not spending money, y'all just signing anybody. I remember y'all signed respectfully, but like they gave Jabari Parker that bread, but didn't want to go. Y'all don't be good. Last All Star y'all really went for was LeBron James in free agency.
Y'all know, come on, y'all.
That was a good shot. I was like, that's the shot that you take. You know, you had D Rose at the time. You could have had LeBron and D Wade come over there. That's a shot I would take. I ain't gonna lie.
I wanted him over there too, but I already knew.
That's a shot I would take.
I wanted him over there too, but I already knew.
But yeah, y'all gotta do something, blow it up or something. But stop wasting people's time in Chicago. They want to win again.
You do. Man, listen, so is on the way. So is
on the way.
All right, man. Sad news, man. Maybe not for y'all, because I know it's a lot of Luka haters out there. You feel me?
You're right.
We gonna call y'all by name. It's a lot of Luka haters out there. The Mavs, they lost. It took an L, man. And really not surprising, but kind of surprising was that was pretty much, what's his name? Zubac. Zubac was whooping ass in the first half of pretty much the first quarter. Like the first quarter and a half pretty much put the game out of reach for them guys. And yeah, that's my whole takeaway is they got big on them. They got big on them, bro. And
I'll say
Zubac was a problem for them.
I'll say it's just like a chance for them to go back, make adjustments as far as the Mavs.
For sure.
But I think this game, I'll say one problem I don't really bring up that it's gonna happen when you have guys like Luka and Kyrie playing against each other. I think towards like deeper into the game, he could have deferred to Kyrie a little bit more. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say that's like Luka necessarily being selfish. It's hard for me to call someone selfish when they can have 40 and 10 assists in a night. It's hard for me to do that. It's like you can get yours and get other people theirs. But I think that is part of his game being so that he's so isocentric, where he's not really thinking at all times about making that pass. I wouldn't consider Luka Doncic pass first at all. I'll consider him a scorer first that has a playmaking mentality. But just getting the Kyrie the ball, changing that pace, I think Kyrie works great for the playoffs. I think that will help out a little bit. But I still got Mavs in the series. I got him taking it in 6. And I don't think Kawhi's coming back the way it's looking. That's why you can't force these players to play games.
Yeah, I know.
I knew it when he was playing. Oh, they got like 70 games under his belt.
I already knew he was done.
You can't be giving people.
I'm surprised he made this long.
At the tail end of their career, you can't be like trying to root for them to play 82 games. It's not healthy.
That's weird.
Stop doing that.
I know. That's weird.
Yeah, you gotta play 82 games.
That's weird, bro. If you are at the ending age, let's say 65, let's say 50. Let's say 50. If you been working at this one job for about 30 years or whatever, and you about 50, ain't nobody asking you to come to work nobody expecting you to come to work every day. If you get sick, they like, man, it makes sense. You feel what I'm saying? You're older. It makes sense. You can't do this every day. Same thing with these guys, bro.
You still got experience. When you come to work, you do work.
When you come to work, you work. You feel what I'm saying?
You taught me everything I know.
We need you on Black Friday. You know what be going on Black Friday, bro.
Or at least you gotta give us the meeting the day before Black Friday.
Right, exactly.
And then we just disperse. Like,
we need you to train some of the rookies here, bro.
Yeah,
you know the ins and outs. Exactly. Come on. Exactly.
But yeah, Kawhi, you shouldn't be playing on 82 games, dog.
You should have fought back, man.
You're right.
You should negotiate your contract where none of that matters.
You be hearing about what he be saying in practice and shit like that, like through the Paul George podcast, where he was like, where it was like, oh yeah, like in Clippers, like if you airball, you gotta do like 5 push-ups or something like that in practice. Like so then he shot an airball, and he was like, it was our push-ups, Kawhi. He was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't doing no push-ups today. And coach was like, why not? He was like, man, everybody airball. That's part of the basketball game. You asked us to not play basketball. Then somebody went down airball. He was like, see? But that's what you should have did to the league, though. Like, I feel like you don't talk as much, like, in public. If you said for the one time, man, that's crazy. Why they doing me like that right now?
Because you obviously know they put this rule in before you and Paul George.
I was like on every picture, it was him and Paul George sitting on the bench.
Like this, you and your mans. They put this rule in for you and your mans, and you messed up Tyrese Halliburton's career.
And Trent Simmons, too.
And all you did was add this man to your podcast, Paul George. You ain't right for that.
You ain't right for that. Those podcasts?
Nah, Tyrese Halliburton. They messed up Tyrese Halliburton's career.
We're right.
This is your fault. This is your fault.
It's really, I ain't gonna lie. It really come down to like a Ben Simmons. That's the one who really took advantage of this whole thing. Let's keep it a stat. Because if he would have had one good year without this rule, like if he would have had one crazy year with like 50-something games, he would have been cool. He would have had a contract.
Oh,
snapping.
Man, Ben Simmons.
You know, he would have been on another All-NBA team on some wild shit. We got some chicken.
Facts.
But let me play real quick. All right, let me sit
But
down.
you did not play. No, you
you
were red
played
though.
They made this
The
for
mental
you.
health and all that. Talk about every time
bro.
you be thinking about basketball, your back hurt. Come on, man.
Mental health is real, and I ain't saying at the time you ain't had your mental
real.
health, but before that, you was on some bullshit.
Yeah.
Before you even mentioned the mental health, you was on some bullshit. I'm not
Come on,
saying
bro.
you wasn't going through nothing
bro.
at the time.
Mental
Everybody
health.
go through something every day.
All
But
right,
you was
whatever.
still-
I ain't even
aside
going
from
because it's a
that,
touchy
Between
subject.
me and you was on some bullshit. You know what I mean?
You want some
That's what I'm
Kevin
saying.
Love shit. That's what I'm going to say.
No, I ain't going there. I was saying you was on some bullshit.
Mental
But I know
health.
that back pain shit is real too.
Nah.
That bad pain shit is real.
You not. I'm not
You was on
copping
some
out
bull-
for the
When
back.
you was on the
joint.
Sixers though, them first couple games
We
you said
not
you was on
copping
some
out. The
bullshit.
back joint, your back ain't hurt when you did that with Trey. Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
That's what I'm saying. You was on some bullshit.
Come
way
on,
before
dog.
that.
You want some bullshit, dog. What they be doing on the Mellow Show? Fucking with it or fuck out of here?
Yeah, fuck
out of here, B.
real rap.
Fuck out of here, B. But yeah, bro. For me, my takeaway from it was I think they need to make an adjustment with that power forward center position. Somebody to get on Zubac because Zubac pretty much did his thing. James Harden had a good game too, but he's going to have a good game if the big man has a good game because y'all worried about the big man. Y'all not really worried about James Harden. So because he's old. So when he can't get by you and he can just throw a lob or he can just dish it off to Zubac or he can get it the hockey assist where he get one pass and then they dump it into Zubac anyway. It's going to be good. They're well coached. And this was a great game, and they got outcoached this game.
And
That's
I
pretty much
think it comes really well during playoff time to have a guy like James Harden be a third option, even though he's playing second option this time.
Right,
but like,
for sure.
For
And have
most of
a
the
Russ
career,
off the
for most of the
bench,
season, the third best perimeter defender is going to guard James Harden. So when you got something like that, when it was us, no matter what the big, you're not going to have your best defender guard Jimmy Butler. You're going to have the best big guard. I'm going to say Jimmy Butler. I'm going to say Joel Embiid. You're going to have your best big guard, Joel Embiid. So the best perimeter defender last year was going to be on James Harden. Now some of that stresses off him.
Facts.
It's other eyes to look at.
Facts.
So I think that helps out a little bit. But yeah, get it together, Luka. Get it right. Luka and Kyrie. I need y'all in the conference finals.
And I need JK. I need you to figure out what's going on with this power forward situation. You got enough bigs to throw in there, bro. They did a little thing with Cleaver, Maxi Cleaver. He looked like he was all right out there. The Derek Lively thing was okay. Derek Lively didn't start. But what's his name was lunch down there.
Who?
Gafford and Washington.
Yeah, I'm glad Dwight didn't get no minutes.
It was really Gafford. Gafford was lunch down there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Gafford was outmatched out there.
And then y'all got to start hitting some shots too.
For sure.
Yeah,
Definitely hit some shots. Tim Hardaway Jr. hit some shots. Like,
Yeah, right.
And he was new blood out there. He hit that one joint. It was a crazy shot. Ill-advised, but that's what he does. He hit ill-advised shots. But they can do it. I still got them for doing it. Still got Mavs in 6.
A live update for the best game of the first round. Cavs beating the Magic 9-6.
Right? So excited. Don't worry, we'll watch it. You feel me?
I
After the Sixers. I mean, all right. Bucks and Pacers.
Woo!
No defense. No defense. This what happens when y'all play defense for 82 games of the season and all that. And I mean, not to say y'all wasn't playing 82 games. I know y'all was playing defense a little bit, but
No, it wasn't.
it's just y'all team not built on defense. Y'all team built on pace and all that. But when it comes, and it's built on a full court offense. It's not really built on a half court offense. I think them getting Pascal Siakam helped them in that aspect of playing half court offense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're not used to that. So I gotta see them adjust to that. I don't think they did it until the end of the game.
They I'll say they rely on their defenders being like their best defenders are the perimeter defenders. They got a bunch of those. Not perimeter, excuse me, the down low defenders. They got a bunch of those because they give up on the perimeter. They allow you to attack the paint. But when you got a shooter like Dame, you can't force him to the paint. He's gonna do whatever he wants, especially in his range.
Exactly.
And then he's gonna get into the paint after you like, all right, damn, now he's hitting threes. And once he's hot, it's no stopping that. So 35 in the first half. This is great because during the playing, Tyrese was talking crazy. He had to. Well, no, I liked it. That's basketball right there.
I did like it. I know.
I did like it. And then, Dame was
cooked.
like, you gotta be humble in those moments. And now, Dame doing his thing. But series not over. Giannis.
Not over.
We gotta see if he comes back.
Yeah, it's on the way. I think he might miss this round.
Ooh, that'd be great if Dame can pull his jump through. I ain't gonna lie.
I think he can.
That'd be great for Dame. I think he can too.
But if the coach, two things you can do.
I don't know. I forgot who their coach was.
I don't know who their coach is either.
Talking about the Bucks. I know what the Pacers coach is, Rick Carlisle.
Oh, you're right. They do got Doc
coach.
Rivers. But Doc is good in situations like this.
When he's the better team?
When he's the better team and when the
Hawk series.
like, just like not a team you gotta make too much adjustments for.
Yeah, I feel you. You can just let them play.
Like, yeah, you could just let them play. Because that's what really happened. It wasn't like a crazy coach game. Like, when we watched the Sixers versus the Miami Heat in the play-in, that was a chess match game with the coaches and all that. They switched from zone to man. There was a lot of stuff going on in that game. If we watched that game, there was a lot of stuff going on in that game. But this game wasn't one of those. This was Dame cooking y'all. And this was Dame just cooking whoever was on him, getting the pick, playing the pick and roll, making the right read, and just cooking y'all. Like, this was like some Luka shit. Like, this was just, I'm gonna just cook y'all. And he did his thing, bro. This is vintage Dame, bro. Portland Dame, he had nobody to pass it to. Bobby Portis went out there and helped out a little bit. They have a good team, bro. And he can win the first round, with a team like this, for sure.
For sure.
He can definitely win the first round against Pacers. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Pacers just gotta lie down on defense, do what you can. You can't just teach defense over that. Do what you can, but I want y'all to just kind of play through Pascal Siakam.
I think that's the edge too. With Dame coming to the East, most of the teams he's playing are better playoff teams. Like, for instance, they was the third seed against the Pelicans, and they got swept.
Facts.
Pelicans was 6th seed. They got swept first round. So like he played against tougher teams in the West. The Pacers is a 6th seed. That's fool. Like, teams like that necessarily don't make it out the West in the playoffs. Like, remember the Kings didn't make it to the playoffs. So.
And the Kings are better.
Yeah, the Kings are better than the Pacers. So yeah. I think right now this is a good warm up. I'm gonna say Bucks and 6. I'm gonna say Bucks and 6 so far. I don't know what I said before, but Bucks and 6.
Pacers and 7. I think the second game, everybody will be put on notice. Yeah. I think Halliburton, this is his first playoff game. I don't think he knew what. I think he was more worried about it being a playoff game, playing the right way, just not making mistakes, all that. I think he gonna come out in the next game like, we gotta win this game. We got the game on the road. We gotta win. So I think because he's smart. He's like a tactical type basketball player too. So I think the way he played the first game was more lax. I think he was thinking like, oh, we got a game to play with. I got a game to kind of get a feel for the playoffs and how they're gonna come out and play and how they look without Giannis and all that stuff. He thinks about all that stuff like that. If you ever hear him talk on Paul George's podcast, you'll hear him say stuff like that. So I think this was one of them type games, one of them chess type games. The first game be like boxers first round. It's a bunch of jab, bunch of light work, bunch of dipping, bunch of shadow boxing, pretty much. You feel me? We'll see what's going on in the second game. I think they're gonna get a cracking. You feel what I'm saying? All right. OKC versus the Pels. This was a closer game than I thought it was going to be. I'm not even going to lie. But the Pels played pretty good for not having Zion in that.
100%. I don't like when teams do that. Now we want to be a well-rounded team when our best players are here. Because then the media can start saying, is he better without them and stuff like that.
I know, right? Y'all be tripping. Y'all be tripping. But that's how y'all know y'all.
Because they definitely could have used Zion. Zion played this night. Because they were getting in the paint. Zion played this night. They won. They
do because they even would have won that. Who they lose to?
In the play-in? Lakers.
Yeah, they would have won the play-in game if McCollum showed up like how he showed up in this game. Because he had 20 in this game, and Trey Murphy did pretty. Even though Trey Murphy showed up for the Lakers game, he just showed up late, but he showed up in the Lakers game.
You can tell B.I. still trying to get his stuff together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. On the minute restriction and all that. I mean, I think they blew his minute restriction this time.
Yeah, but I still think he's getting used to being out there. He's not really shooting very efficiently right now.
Yeah, it's just weird when you ask a player to just up his minutes in the next game. Yeah. Go out there, bro, and give me 100 points.
It's playoff time. I need you right now.
I need you right now.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bugging, B.
Man, last night I was out at the bar watching the game. I was locked into the game. Someone started something. I ain't getting into no trouble or nothing. But it's for the love of basketball. Next time you're in the club and you see me watching some basketball,
leave my man alone.
Can you just let me watch some basketball?
Keep working.
I was trying to do something for the pod, man.
taking notes
Sitting
and all
back,
that, man.
eating my vegan chopped cheese. You know what I mean? And y'all messed the whole thing up.
I mean, leave my man, get off my
It
man's
was a little
back.
spicy.
But SGA, shouts out to SGA
Yeah.
for becoming an MVP finalist of the season.
100%.
And he had 28 this game. Pretty good to see him do his thing.
Yeah. And he did what works for him. Stayed
And
in that mid-range.
they got this win. Do you think this was a win that they need? Do you think it was even close because it was their first playoff game together? Playoff game experience, atmosphere. And they had to grind this one
I
out.
think they had the game that they needed early. I think you blow out the Pelicans, and even if you beat them in 5 or 6, you don't get the close game when you got to go against the Mavs or the Clippers that got, a little bit more playoff experience.
Facts.
Or, when you eventually go against the Nuggets, because that's the team that everyone should be thinking about beating out at the end of the day.
Facts.
Do you know what to do when you're close against them? So SGA, he hit the game winner. He did his thing. He did what worked for them. And then I didn't even notice this during the game because, I had stuff going on and the TV was on mute. But they was actually barking the whole game. Like, they was being themselves.
Dogs.
People, they was playing their games, make or miss, and that's what's important. That's what gets you into the playoffs. Doing what got you there.
Right.
Especially as a top seed. Doing what got you there. Changing that right now is not really going to help. But they stuck to it, so I think that's why they had a good game. And I think ultimately they will pull out the series and it won't be as much closer games anymore.
Thunder and 6.
I like that.
Thunder and 6. I think New Orleans get a game or 2. I can see Thunder and 5, but yeah, Thunder and 6. That's what I'm going with. So tonight, what we about to get to, we got the Magic and the Cavs live update. Cavs up by 2 against the Magic.
Okay.
We got the Sixers coming up in a couple minutes. That's what we about to be tapped into. You feel what I'm saying? And the Lakers and the Nuggets tonight. So, stay tuned. Thanks for kicking with us. This has been the first game of the first round. We won't be giving y'all updates throughout the whole first round. We'll probably do another episode, but we probably won't drop a whole episode. I'll probably just chop that episode up. You feel me? Give y'all updates as the games keep going because there's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot to talk about. It's playoffs, baby. It's a lot to talk about, man. We're excited. Be excited.
All right.
And as always, watch basketball, man.